Hi folks, this is College Algebra Quiz 4. We're given a pair of functions f and g and we're asked to find and simplify these other functions. So, to find the function f minus g of x, we mean to take the formula for f of x and subtract from that the formula for g of x. And just like any time you replace things in algebra, it's always good to use parentheses so we'll avoid common mistakes. So f of x, we can replace that with the quantity x squared minus 9 minus the quantity g of x, x minus 3. So we get x squared minus 9, and we can clear parentheses minus x plus 3. And so when we simplify and combine like terms, we get x squared minus x minus 6. And that'll do it for part A. Part B, we're asked to find f divided by g. And the way we divide functions is we divide their formulas. So we take f of x divided by g of x. F of x is x squared minus 9, and g of x is x minus 3. And anytime we have fractions, we try to simplify. So we factor and see if we can cancel out like factors. So the numerator is our favorite difference of squares. The x minus 3's then will cancel, and we then get x plus 3. Now, in canceling these x minus 3's, we're assuming x can't be 3. And this actually plays into the bonus question, so we'll talk about that again here in a little bit. And then we have part C. We have f composed with g of x. And remember, this means f of g of x. And so if we work from the inside out, we can replace the formula for g of x with x minus 3. And everywhere then we see an x in the expression for f of x, we substitute with the quantity x minus 3. And so to simplify, we can multiply that out. We get x squared minus 6x plus 9. And then we have subtracting 9, and so we get x squared minus 6x. And that'll do it for one part C. And now we look at the bonus question. The bonus question asks us to find the domain of the quotient function. And remember, we find the domain before we simplify. So we take the formula for f of x divided by the formula for g of x. We make the substitutions, and before we go any further, this is the point where we find the domain. And we find the domain, we see x can't be 3. So the domain, all real numbers except 3. Negative infinity to 3, union 3 to infinity. If you go ahead and simplify it like we did in part B, and if you look at this formula, there's no restrictions at all for this formula, but once again, we're dividing the outputs of the functions. The output from g of x when x equals 3 is 0, and so that's not going to be defined when we take f divided by g. So that'll do it for quiz 4.